Good evening friends, today is 21st April 2021 and welcome to my session. Coming to today's motivation, there is no motivation. Do you want motivation daily? Just shut up and study whatever it is there. No need of motivation daily. Refresh after a week or twice, it is compulsory, okay? Let's move on. The first article is about Sudarshansen committee. What is this committee is all about? About asset reconstruction companies, okay? Asset reconstruction companies are those companies which take the non-performing assets from the banks and they just diwaliya. They'll reconstitute the asset or they will sell the asset and they will take the profit, something like that. And Sudarshansen committee has been constituted in order to check whether the asset reconstruction companies are working fine or there are any defects in that or something like that. Coming to the asset reconstruction companies, it was formed in 2002 using CVC Act. Comment in comment box what is the full form of CVC, okay? It should maintain a capital of minimum of 100 crores. The minimum net owned capital, minimum net owned funds should be 100 crores. Then only you can start a asset reconstruction company. And one more point is there, capital to adequacy ratio which banks maintain about 9% according to Basel norms. Here asset reconstruction companies should also maintain at the rate, they should maintain at 15%. Three important things: 2002 CVC Act, 100 crores minimum net capital, and 15% of CRAR, okay, capital adequacy ratio, CAR, okay. Let's move to the next article. It's about Dhruv 3, okay. Dhruv Mark 3 has been inducted in the Indian Navy. This is why it is there in news. What is this Dhruv Mark 3? It is lightweight helicopter, okay. It is indigenously designed by it is indigenously designed. Many have been involved, like engine have been developed by HAL, Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, okay. So this is all about the Dhruv 3. Not much news, but it has been inducted into the Indian Navy recently. Let's move to the next article. It's about Vande Bharat. What is this Vande Bharat? Vande Bharat is a mission started in May 2020 in order to bring back those Indians who were locked in the abroad states, who were locked in the foreign states, back to India, okay. Because of COVID-19 they were facing many issues there. So this mission was started, Vande Bharat, in May 2020 in order to bring back the Indians staying abroad, okay. Why it is there in news? Because recently it broke the 1990s record. In 1990s there was a Gulf War, okay. At that time also, where India brought many Indians from the Gulf countries, about 1.1 lakh Indians were they were transferred. They were taken from the foreign countries and dropped into India. Now this particular thing, Vande Bharat, has broken the record. This COVID-19 has broken the record of this, okay. Let's move to the next article. It's about National Climate Vulnerability Assessment Report. Oh my god, very big report. It was released by Department of Science and Technology and a Swiss based agency. What is the name of the agency? I don't remember the name of the agency, neither I have written in my notes. If you know, just comment in comment box, okay. What is this National Climate Vulnerability Assessment Report? It classifies the states of India based on the risk, based on the vulnerability of climate change upon them. So it has classified into high vulnerable, low vulnerable, and middle vulnerable, okay. So those states which are at high risk of the climate change are Assam, Jharkhand, Mizoram, Odisha, Arunachal Pradesh, and West Bengal. Obviously most of the earthquakes happen in these states only. Therefore these are placed in the high risk category, okay. In middle risk it is Himachal Pradesh, Telangana, Sikkim and Punjab, okay. In low risk it is Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Maharashtra and something like that, okay. Let's move to the next article. It's about Seeds, Startup India Seeds Fund. The Startups India Seeds Fund is launched by Department of Promotion of Industrial and Internal Trade. It belongs to Ministry of Commerce, okay. So this Startup India Seeds Fund was there in news because it was recently launched. It is a new scheme, okay. And what is the specialty? In order to provide the financial assets to micro, small and medium enterprises or startups. Particularly the loan is provided for seeding in the sense you are planting something, you are planting a big company, then you need to plant seed first, no? So this seed fund makes the financial assistance for the startup. I mean, if you want to commercialize your product, or if you want to show the proof of concept, and if you want to develop the prototypes, and if you want to do the product trials, or for all this what we call seed fund, startup seed fund is there, and it is launched by Ministry of Commerce, I mean Department of Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade. Okay, let's move on to the next article. It is about the, let me check what it is. It's about the Respond. What is this RESPOND Respond program? It is the program of ISRO. If a question comes in the examination, what is Respond program? It is the program of ISRO. Okay, like what will be going on in this program is that we will link the ISRO and the academic institutions. What they do after linking, they just promote the research work and innovative work of the academic institutions. Okay, this is about the Respond program of ISRO. Anything could be question in examination, just please remember this. Another thing is about BTIA. What is this BTIA? B for bilateral, T for trade, I for investment, A for agreement. Okay, this BTIA agreement, I mean bilateral trade investment agreement, is between India and European Union. Okay, so why it is there in news? Because recently, due to COVID-19, this summit, this Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi was thinking to visit the European Union and renew this BTIA, but due to COVID-19 pandemic, it was halted. Okay, so India and European Union have a trade agreement which is called BTIA. If the question comes in the examination, what is BTIA? It is a trade agreement between India and European Union. Let's move to the next article. It's about ISS. What is this ISS? It is not the terrorist organization. It is not ISIS. Okay, it is International Space Station. Why it is there in news? Because recently Russia has withdrawn, I mean it has withdrew from the particular International Space Station. International Space Station is a collaboration of 5 countries. It is Russia, USA, Canada, European Union and Japan. These 5 countries came together, setting aside their geopolitics. Now they came together in 1998 itself, and they set up the space station. Now, due to the geopolitical differences between India and between Russia and USA, and due to geopolitical tensions, Russia has withdrawn from that particular International Space Station, and it is planning to construct its own International Space Station by 2025. This is the plan. Okay, let's move on. Let's discuss about the fact for the day. It is about Central Vigilance Commission. What is vigilance? Vigilance in the sense corruption. So if any government official is taking bribe and he is doing corruption, he is taking the money to do the services, then you can go directly complaint to the CVC. Okay, but CVC automatically cannot take action against the government officials who are doing corruption. Many, government officials such as Group A officers and All India services comes under the jurisdiction of CVC. Coming to CVC, it was established long back in 1974 with the help of the Santanam Committee, and in 2003 it was given a statutory status. Now CVC is a statutory body, and with one chief election commissioner, not election commissioner, vigilance commissioner, chief vigilance commissioner, and not more than 2 vigilance commissioners. Okay, its term is 4 years or 65 years. If you complete 4 years, then you will be retired, and if you complete the age of 65 before 4 years, then also you will be retired, and you are not eligible for the further employment. Okay, what else I have missed? Okay, there is a committee to appoint this CVCs. Okay, the committee consists of Prime Minister as its chairman, Leader of Opposition, Union Home Minister. These 3 members come together and appoint the CVCs. Okay, this is all about the CVC, and that's it for today. Thanks for being with me, and God bless you all as always.